This is Crypto, where I make a video every day about cryptocurrency. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and leave a like and comment below if you want me to talk about anything crypto related. So today we're going to be talking about Orchid Protocol, OXT. Now this is a fairly new coin, but there's a lot of interesting things that's going on with it. So let's dive in and learn more about Orchid Protocol. So what is Orchid? Orchid is the crypto-powered VPN. So for those of you that don't know what a VPN is, a VPN is a virtual private network. It's basically a way to access the internet from a different location than when you're currently at. It's not something that's fairly new within crypto in general. It's something that's used in our everyday lives now. If you work for a company, or if you just don't want your location known, most people use VPNs, right? So what Orchid is doing is a little bit different from a regular VPN that you might just get from a service provider. They're basically building a decentralized crypto-powered VPN. So let's learn a little bit more about it. Just taking a look at their website, it's very clean. The UI is very friendly. So let's continue to learn more about them and what they do. So we believe in harnessing the power of blockchain. We can offer a better VPN experience. So basically what they're saying here is that they think that they can provide a better blockchain experience, a better VPN experience by using the blockchain, right? You pay per use. You have a provider network. Basically, they're saying change providers within the Orchid network with a click. If you don't like it, simply tap reconnect and randomly get assigned. So basically, they're giving you the opportunity to switch between multiple VPN providers, which is kind of cool because in the normal kind of days or normal VPN, you basically sign up for one provider and they're the ones that are providing you with your VPN network. So having the ability to switch between multiple different networks if you don't like one for whatever reason. And you have unlimited devices. That's another kind of cool thing that they're doing within their space. Normal VPNs, you are normally limited by devices. So having unlimited devices is really cool. So seem to have a lot of press here. CNET, TechCrunch, CoinDesk, Cointelegraph, all of them are talking about them. So they're saying all the right things. They're being involved within the crypto space. A few news here about them. So that all kind of looks good. So let's talk about why I really like this project. And the first thing that kind of comes to mind is it doesn't really say here on Coin Market Cap, but they are CoinGecko, but they're a pretty low market cap coin. But although they're ranked very low and they're listed on some of the biggest exchanges in crypto: Coinbase, Binance, Huobi, Kraken, Gemini. And because of that, there's a lot of liquidity and a lot of access to retail investors, right? A lot of the problems that some of these up and coming projects that have low market cap have is that they don't have large sources of liquidity, and people are less likely to kind of jump into a project if, when they're making their trade, they're going to lose, 6%, 7% right out the gate. So that's something that I really like about the project. Another thing too is just the fundamentals behind it, right? The VPN space is a space within that hasn't really been impacted too much by blockchain. And, I personally believe that blockchain is one of those use cases sort of similar to the internet that is going to be adapted in every single industry, right? It's already being adapted specifically in the financial industry. It's being adapted in enterprise. It's being adapted in digital fashion, NFTs, all these different segments. And VPN is kind of an unexplored one, and Orchid is kind of one of the few companies that are leading the way with that. But going back to kind of the psychological aspects of this, right? Whenever we're in a bull market and we're kind of like moving through the bull market, a lot of retail investors are going to be introduced to crypto through services like Coinbase, services like Binance, Huobi, Kraken. And when they get on there and they have access to buy coins, they're most likely going to buy the coins that are on there. Before they get into things like DeFi and get into Uniswap, they're going to be buying coins and cryptos that are on these popular exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. So I think that's really good. It's something that can potentially propel Orchid during a bull run to much higher prices than it is right now. If we kind of take a look at their max chart here, you can see that it started off high, kind of dropped all the way low, and then all of a sudden you see this huge spike, right, all the way up to 70 cents, and then a huge correction. And that's kind of to be expected with low cap cryptos, sort of like Orchid. VPN aren't really sexy things or trendy topics within the DeFi space, so it's not gonna grow in a gradual process like something like Uniswap or Ren or YFI, some of these cryptocurrencies that are trendy, right? But the one thing that Orchid has going for it is the partnerships that they have and the exchange listings. So personally, for me, I personally don't hold only OXT, but I would treat this more as a trade than a long-term hold. And when I say trade, just thinking about it from more of a psychological standpoint, right? Retail investors are getting into cryptocurrency, and whenever they're getting into cryptocurrency, the companies or services that are offered for beginner cryptocurrency investors are Orchid, OXT. So I would sort of monitor the price, try to get in sort of similar to around these low prices, and then sort of hold it out. And the minute it pumps, I personally would sell it. Not financial advice, that's just something I would do. I see Orchid as a potentially great trade for the bull market. You can really take advantage of the different pump cycles. So be smart with your money. If you're going to invest in it, get in while it's down, and when it jumps up, don't get too greedy, and make sure you sell your make sure to sell whatever it is, at least take out your initial investment and let the rest ride. And that's it, guys. Let me know if there's anything that I missed. Any comments, let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about Orchid. What do you think it's going to do in the upcoming bull run? Your price predictions.